Yo, what up, Shmi and Dust? What up, y'all? If you're new, welcome. If you're returning, what up, though? Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. Go and check out that freestyle boom in the description below. But here we go, another react video. What if humans disappeared? I seen something like this on Discovery. I think it was Discovery Channel or whatever, and basically, like, you know, just showing after a couple days this is shut down, after a couple more days this is shut down, vegetation will overgrow, eventually animals will start coming into the cities where we used to live because, you know, there's no threat of us anymore, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that, everything overgrown, buildings will start shutting down, you know, stuff like that, because there's nobody manually there to power this, you know, power everything. So let's get into it.
From damming rivers to changing the chemistry of the atmosphere, humans have had a powerful impact on our planet. But what would happen if we suddenly disappeared? The first few weeks would be chaotic. Within hours, power plants would run out of fuel and shut down. As lights go out and electric fences lose their sting, over 1.5 billion cows, nearly 8 billion pigs, and more than 20 billion chickens will break out of their enclosures, desperate for food. Without any humans to feed them, most of these livestock will starve or become food for over 500 million dogs and a roughly equal number of cats who now have to fend for themselves. Of course, many of our fancy breeds are ill-suited for life in the wild and will probably be outcompeted by hardier mutts, not to mention wolves, coyotes, and wildcats. Other animals that depend on humans, from rats to cockroaches, will suffer drastic population declines. Some, like body lice and head lice, will go extinct. In the cities, many of our famous boulevards are now rivers. Without electric pumps to keep them dry, underground subway tunnels will quickly fill with water. Other streets will be overtaken with weeds and vines, followed by larger plants and trees. But before that happens, most cities will be wiped out by fire. Modern houses, especially in the suburbs, are still largely made of timber. With no firefighters around, a single lightning strike is all it takes to start a fire that could burn whole subdivisions to the ground. In the countryside, many wood structures will be destroyed within a few decades, if not by fire, then by termites and other decomposers. After 100 years, most wood structures will be gone, and anything made of steel, from apartment buildings to cars and even bridges, aren't far behind. Steel is mostly iron, and without constant application of paints and coatings, it will quickly react with oxygen in the atmosphere and return to its native form of iron oxide, or rust. By this time, humans have been gone for a few hundred years, and most species of animals around the world, at least the ones we haven't driven to extinction, will have bounced back to the levels they were at before we evolved. But their distribution will remain forever altered. Camels now roam Australia, while in North America, dozens of species of songbirds imported from Europe will continue to thrive. It's even possible that in some parts of the world, escaped zoo animals could form new wild populations, leading to the prospect of lions on the Great Plains or hippos in South American rivers. Forever proliferating through space will be the electromagnetic radiation we created from our radios, satellites, and phones. But if anything will outlast us on Earth, it may be our trash. The chemical bonds that hold together plastics or vulcanized rubber are immune to most of the digestive enzymes used by bacteria to break down natural polymers, and unlike metals, plastics don't rust or corrode. These microplastics escape into waterways or drift along in the ocean and are eventually deposited in sediments. Hundreds of millions of years from now, alien geologists from outer space may be surprised to find sedimentary rocks full of tiny carbon-based particles that were once part of rubber tires or plastic bags. Of course, whether something survives depends greatly on the conditions. Everything will last much longer in deserts where there's no moisture to speed up rusting or support decomposing organisms. And while the carbon cycle will return CO2 levels to equilibrium after a few thousand years, local deposits of long-lived organic chemicals or radioactive material could persist for a very, very long time. It's hard to know what alien paleontologists of the future will make of us, how they'll explain our love of plastic, or the fact that within a geological eye blink we exploded out of Africa to colonize virtually every inhabitable space on Earth. But they'll definitely wonder why, if we were so successful for so long, we disappeared so quickly. This episode is brought to you by Squarespace.com. If you've ever wanted to make your own website, Squarespace recently launched the latest version of their platform, Squarespace 7, which has a completely redesigned interface, integrations with Getty Images and Google Apps, new templates, and an incredible feature called Cover Pages. You can start a free trial at squarespace.com/ASAP, and if you decide to sign up, use the offer code ASAP at checkout to get 10% off. Thanks again to Squarespace for supporting our show. And if you haven't seen our latest ASAP thought video on why we mishear lyrics, you can check that out with the link in the description as well. It should give you a good laugh and hopefully solve some of the mysteries of your brain on music. And subscribe for more weekly science videos.
Oh man, but And well, man, I hope nobody really ever sees these, cause man, I don't need nobody to take this stuff the wrong way or just be offended. Cause everybody always getting offended off little stuff like we can't be humans and disagree yet agree. You know what I'm saying? Like, just because I disagree or I'm not rocking with something don't mean I'm against it. I'm not against it. It's just not my life or what I agree with or what I stand for. I mean, you do you, boo boo. But that's not me. Aliens? Okay. People get really bent out of shape. Like, you know, real quick side note. I was talking to a guy, just, you know, the whole Superman versus Goku, if you know about it, if you don't. Superman versus Goku in Death Battle, Superman won twice because he's OP, which is overpowered, because he gets the power from the sun, whatever. You know what I mean? His power is unlimited and infinite because the sun is unlimited and infinite. Whereas Goku has to rise to the level. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. And then Goku fights fair. So Goku wouldn't, you know, everybody knows Goku could have blew up the sun and then fought Superman. Then he'd win. You know what I'm saying? But Goku's not going to do that. He's not going to use kryptonite, and I think he's going to fight him fair. And if that's the case, Superman's at maximum power, which is unlimited power, whereas Goku has a limit. If you ever watch DBZ or Dragon Ball Z, or, you know, Dragon Ball is usually just Dragon Ball Z, you know, Goku has limits. He's died multiple times and stuff, and even surrendered in certain cases to let other people get a shot. So, I mean, I understand the stands and the fans feel like, nah, man, it's different writers and this and that. Like I was saying, I was talking to some guy, and everything I said, he just wanted to disagree and argue with me. I'm like, yo, look, there's nothing really to argue about. You know what I mean? 3 things I stand firm about, which might be 4 now. I think it's 4 because it seems like people just go be who people. It's politics, religion, and battle rap. You can't debate those 3. I mean, you know, you can kind of get someone to see your side. You know, politically, someone might be like, okay, that do make sense. But I'm still rocking with these guys. You know what I mean? Religiously, someone be like, okay, well, religion is really more, because that involves a lot. that really doesn't. Like, today I put a post up in a group, and the lady hit me up like 2 minutes later saying, hey, look, I had to delete your post from Christian Friends of Africa because it had the word bacon in it. I'm like, hold up. I mean, was you offended by bacon? Did you even watch the video? Because I posted the video, because if you watch my video about bacon, or I forgot the name of the title, it's with Dust React Bacon or something like that, I gave a message, and I was basically saying, if you feel like, you know what I mean, it's only thing, if you feel like what's more important is what you put in your body than what you put out of your body, which is like being nice and kind and stuff to people, that's false, because we affect people how we act and stuff, and what things we do to them and stuff. And that's what I was saying. But she just instantly jumped off the cliff, prejudged, and well, it thought it had bacon and it had nothing to do with God. I'm looking like, in the Bible, God uses everything that's left and makes it right. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, God uses bad and makes it good. Like, we talking about God here. God has no limits, no bound, you know what I mean? But we as humans mess stuff up. We always mess stuff up. And this is why people don't go to church, and I get it. Because as soon as you ask somebody, yo, why you don't go to church? No, man, because people did me like this, or they act like that, and they this and that. It's because people don't know how to just say, you know what? I'm a messed up person. You know what? I like this and that. You know what? I do like weed. I do like sex. I do like alcohol. I do like yelling at my moms. I do like rape. Whatever you into. I'm not. Of course, I'm not co-signing none of that stuff. But you know, we don't know how to be vulnerable in front of people, especially Christians. You know, the Christians gotta look like they got it all together. And that's not the truth. But then as soon as you do say, yo, I am broken, then someone like, how you gonna give me a message if you broken? How you gonna give me? Then who supposed to give you the message? Jesus ain't here no more, he gone. So who gonna give you the message? So, I mean, and when it comes to that, I just say, man, let people do what they want to do. People go do what they want to do. And I'm sorry, I've been talking for a minute now. But, I don't know, I guess as we said, I don't know who gonna watch this. I doubt if anybody gonna watch this, What If Humans Disappeared. The title don't even sound attractive, right? But I don't know. Hey, you know, just one guy. I just, you know, just go off my opinions and stuff. One thing turned to another snowball. But, hit me up if you wanna discuss any of that. Again, remember, I'm not here to dispute or argue. You know, I could tell when a conversation is stagnant and it's going left, and I'm not gonna be that guy to feed into that, because there's no point. Like I said again, you cannot argue or dispute politics, religion, and battle rap. And now it seems like you can't dispute death battles. I mean, you know, you just got to take it as it is. I mean, they give you the breakdown of everything. This is why this person is at this power, and this is why this person is at this power. Don't get me wrong, some of them I do disagree with, but I take it as, you know what, maybe it's just me being a stand. You know what I mean? Maybe I'm just hurt because I wanted my guy to win. And that's how it is sometimes. Sometimes we're being stands and we're not looking at the details in front of us. So stop being stands, man. If you don't know what a stand is, Google it. On Google Eminem's song "Stand," kind of breaks it down, kind of, so to speak. It's a great song. That's a great song, Eminem. But anyway, boy, Dust for the go. Go check out the Freestyle Boom description below. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. 2 fingers to the side. Dust.